Also not currently set up yet. I was like typing everything as I was getting ready. Oh man, I hope these are plugged in still. Sweet. Got an alien tail kind of blocking that one. Eh, eh, eh. There we go. I'll get you guys fixated. And then hopefully some people popped in. We can get to going. At least a couple. Trying to get at least like on the channel as of right now, like something every other day. So it's either gonna be a live stream or a video. It's what I'm aiming for. At least right now that the office is clean, I can kind of do things. Why is there a sucker and a bow in my... When did... I swear. I feel like ever since I've done these windows, the guy in my house has been way more active. So I have come down to this basement and like things are just in weird spots. It's happened a couple times now. That's one of them. Just like, when did I come down here? Did Casey come to get down here sometime and randomly brought down a bow and a sucker to it? It was like the other day. The weird one is he fell off the shelf. I don't know how, because he's on a base. It's on that. It fell down. And somehow it fell, didn't break, but the little top piece does pop off, and it was like sitting on top of a chair. Like just sitting. And I'm like, so I had to have fallen? The piece flew off violently and somehow landed on the chair, and nothing bad happened to anything. Like nothing was broke. And I was so confused. But anyways, so I did pick up some stuff. Oh, this is sucking. My stomach's starting to go like from I think from dinner tonight. So if we end up abruptly ending the stream sometime soon, you know. All right. Oh, I didn't grab a knife. That's the other thing. So recently, I was at Target. Was able to pick up a couple of Mortal Kombat figures. Well, the Wave, because some of my favorite games from back in the day, from like the Super Nintendo, which is easily one of my favorite systems of all time, is Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat. Some of my favorite games from there, because I used to love playing fighting games with people. Oh yeah, Shredder's fallen once. Not recently, but a while back he fell off. Again, one of those situations where it's like, I don't know how he fell because he's like propped up against certain things. And his little back piece broke and I had to fix it. So you can still haven't like fully fixed it. You can kind of see the seam there. At some point I'll probably do it, but then I got to repaint the whole helmet and I don't want to, so I just kind of left it. So, but I was able to find the whole wave. So we got Katana, Liu Kang, which I actually had to go back because they didn't have him the first time I was there, and then was back again, and there he was. Scorpion, who's my personal favorite out of the bunch, and Sub-Zero. Kind of debating on picking up. They've been doing the 2-packs that come with special effects. Be kind of sweet, but then again, I could probably just make my own effects, so not super worried about it. So I picked those up, and then for the anime collection, got the new Gundam Epion, which is probably the thing I'm like super excited about because I've been kind of stoked for this thing. They did also have the Wing Zero, but for some odd reason, I thought they already had a Wing Zero. So I didn't think I needed it. I actually have to look. Because now that I think about it, I think the Wing Zero I was thinking of was the custom, and maybe they don't have the actual Mobile Suit Gundam Wing Zero beforehand. That's kind of the only reason I want the 2-pack, is I need the Melina. And I don't think she's got announced as a single, so maybe I might have to grab that actually now that I think about it. Because the only newest ones on the pre-order is Reptile and Raiden, right? Who I got up. I did have these guys, and I ended up having to cancel them because I was super scared. Because Legion was coming out, and I was like, I need the money. But I was able to find them in the store. Oh yeah, I'm super pumped for the sequel. Because unlike some people, I actually like the new one. I thought it was pretty solid. There's a couple of things I didn't like. Like, it wasn't perfect. But then again, to be honest, like the original Mortal Kombat movie isn't perfect. Still one of my favorite movies ever. And somebody, McFarlane, He needs to give us movie versions of these characters because I would buy all of them and I would buy everything. I mean everything. Like whatever stupid 2-pack they want to give me, I'd buy it. Because then we could get like crappy CG reptile and then regular reptile. And then maybe even like the statue that he was inside of. That would be, so sick. I haven't heard of anything. I haven't heard of Johnny Cage yet. Like I said, the only ones that I know of that are like for sure confirmed is that they showed off was Raiden and Reptile. Yeah, no, like if they make all the movies, movie figures, Goro would be sweet. I hope he come with an extra head for when he gets punched in the junk. That would be sweet. So, like I said, I don't think the likeness rights would be that hard to get. And like they get like the stupid Fallout ones that are like, give me. I don't know how well they do at sales, but that's what I need. Yeah, Reptile and Raiden are singles, but they also have like the 2-pack things too, because there's like the half translucent one. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, actually, I just filmed the review. That would probably be the next video that'll be up on the channel is the review for those, which I like them. Also, what's really sweet is the background is actually like digital looking from the game, which I think is cool. I think they all have the same backgrounds though. It's kind of my slight gripe. And I like that they tried to make it look more like an arcade cabinet. They're not as sweet as the Jada Street Fighter figures, so I'm gonna keep these ones open. Because I like the boxes are solid, but not solid enough. I'll probably hang on to the boxes though, unlike a lot of the other stuff. But I do like displaying me some McFarlanes. Oh yeah, they better be dirt bike armor. Anyways, Sub-Zero looks really good. I like the foam cushion looking straps. Look really nice on him. And then he's got the whatever you call them, like the fake like military knee pads that like you can buy from anywhere. If I was more fit, I would love to cosplay as one of these guys. It'd be so sick. Oh, the ghost face? Yeah, that thing's sweet. I need to work on the face a little bit because it has LEDs around the mask so that the black it has its own built-in black light. But I hate that if you're looking at me wearing it, you can see the lights. So I want to make like a little rim around it and maybe put some like reflective on the back of it so it'll reflect better on the mask, but like they won't see the LED lights. That's my only real nitpick about it. Jada's the one I'm hoping out would maybe do the movie ones. But yeah, sweet. Has the clenched fist on him. I'm not going to grab the accessories out right now because I'll probably end up reviewing these guys as like bulk. So they'll probably like get a few videos between all of them. But they do have the Mortal Kombat Classic display stand. Articulation. Seems good. Pretty standard McFarlane. Nice ratchets and everything. Ho ho. He has some hands. At least he came with some extra hands. Got something out of it. The only thing that sucks is like them being $30. It's like this was like a $20 figure like last year. And now we're paying even more for them. Which is a little rough. It's not as bad as I was thinking about grabbing the For the Fallout game, they're doing Fallout 4 and they're doing like the Lone Survivor and the Vault-Tec power, the T60 power armor. And I was like, that's pretty sweet. Problem is, it comes with nothing outside of the power armor and the chick. So there's no hands, there's no guns. It's just the suit and the girl. I'm like, God, that's pushing it in terms of collecting. I'm like, it needs to come with something, you know? I think the great thing for doing the Mortal Kombat ones, especially the old ones, is all the outfits are literally the exact same. So you get Scorpion is the exact same model as Sub-Zero. He just doesn't have pupils. But it's the same face mask. But instead of like the light blue frosting, he's just yellow all the time. Oh yeah. Work would, I would imagine, be rough. Ours doesn't let us wear masks. So I'm probably just gonna bring my kilt and stuff and just dress funny. Instead of oh, there's a wire. Oh. That's spiffy. I literally thought this was just a rope. That's cool. Did you come with extra hands? Okay, you came with extra hands too. So you can kind of wrap that around the hand. And he's just like, get over. Oh, damn it. Get over, fail. Okay, I suck at doing this. What's the other hands? Gripping hand. Gripping hands. Why do I have two gripping hands? Like one's gripping and one's like even. It's the same gripping hand. Shouldn't I have a clenched fist? Am I missing something? Oh, now I've got to look that up. It ain't that big of a deal because if I display him, it's gonna be with this thing. Maybe. There we go. Yeah. Jiggles quite a bit, but it's sweet that it's a wire. Sorry, I thought it was just gonna be like a rope. That's pretty sweet. Gonna have to work on it, getting on there a little bit better. Oh, am I looking at the wrong box? I could just be looking at the wrong package. I am looking at the wrong package. You are correct. My bad. Forgot I tossed him to the other side. That's weird. Because it would be the exact same hands. Why can't they? Man, it's the one that's crappy thing about Tariff Time is what I'm going to be calling this stuff lately. Is just like it's either you pay more for everything, or things come with less stuff, or it just comes with less stuff and you're still paying more for it. Which has been kind of the gist of a lot of things. Because it's kind of like, we're going to get to this one, but they're like 15 more bucks than they were. And they say it's upgraded. I feel like it's the exact same figure. We'll see. Because hell, like for the price I paid for that one, I got the Char's one's mobile suit. Oh, why can't this Zabatsu, something like that? Why can't I think of the name right now? But it was a deluxe set, and it was $35. And the thing's massive. Would that pay for right? Oh yeah, 100%. All right, next we got Katana, one of my other favorite characters. I used to play with her quite a bit when I was younger. No reason in particular, you know. price point, she does come with some accessories. Oop. But it's one of those things, like, I feel like with these, and again, it's like my problem with like original high Monster Arts still to this day, is these are posable figures meant to be posed, displayed, toy photography, yada yada yada, and having more ways to have them interact while doing your toy photography posing is always a bonus. And extra hands are one of those things, like, I almost always feels like it's a necessity for these kind of things, especially like fighting game characters, because if you want to display her, she only has open fit hands. So if you want to do like combat poses, stuff like that, it kind of limits your options because she's going to always be like open smacking everything. And they're going to probably make other female characters. Like Jade's going to be the exact same hand, same with Melina. So they could have just all shared the same accessories. So I don't think it should increase the cost that much. That being said, I don't do that much toy photography, so it's not a huge deal for me, but it would be nice, especially for other people, because like I said, just because the figure's super posable doesn't make it as, like, it's not the whole gist. Yeah, right. You just pose what they gave you and you like it. Especially, again, if they're gonna bump up the prices of stuff, it would be nice to have like little inclusions to make me feel like I'm still kind of winning. You know, be like, oh, we bumped it up $10, but hey, look, you get extra hands. I'd be like, okay, at least they're giving us something, like throwing us a bone. And it's like, oh, we're getting the same stuff we would have got, just paying extra. It's like I said, it's those little things, like, especially because hopefully that this situation rolls over eventually. Not looking like it anytime soon, but it still would be nice. That being said, I do like the figure. I think she looks good. I do like the metal fans. I like that they give you two options for it. Although, again, it would be kind of cool to have two open ones, because when you see her fighting, she does have two of them. So it's nice to have options, but I almost feel like I need like an extra katana so that I have both the accessories. But at their price points nowadays, I can't justify paying $60 just to, another $30 just to get a extra set of fans. Although I would have another katana I can mess around with for customizing purposes. But looks good. The only thing I will say, and I don't know if it's just the way my light is right now, but it seems like her shoulders are slightly lighter than the rest of her body. Hey, Joshua. Going solid. I think we're just trying to get a quick little stream. I was working on some Etsy stuff for today. Nice forward kick. Nice splits. Kind of weird that they use blue joints on the inside. That is a little weird. Well, I guess okay. So you're staring at it across. But it's like, it would make sense for me for that to be skin color. She has tan marks. Yeah, tan lines, right? She sunbathes in a t-shirt. My apologies. Well, yeah, that's probably the same reason. It's just refused to get the likeness rights. Yeah, no. Liking this one quite a bit. Like I said, for what they are, they're still really good figures. It's just, again, I do wish they would give us a little, like, throw us a little bit of a bone, some of the stuff. I'd appreciate it. And then for Liu Kang, we do get extra hands. Hey, hey, Shanty. But accessory wise, you do get some body chop hands. Okay, not going to get them out for just for the sake of time. Yeah, I'll probably be doing like a full review of these. Probably be like wave 1. I do like that his it looks like he's wearing cowboy pants over top of some jeans. That's 100% what this looks like. Looks like guy had some black pants, put on some red cowboy like overall things, whatever. Painted them red, called it a day. Oh yeah, it's got the same thing going on here. I didn't notice that when I was grabbing them. But it's like the way that they painted him. He's almost kind of shaded. So parts of his underarm are darker than his skin. You can definitely see it like when you expand the shoulders a bit, the color changes. Yeah, he's got assless chaps, 100%. That's what I was thinking of. Because they would be. Look, that's what they are. They're just assless chaps. They're so good. That being said, other than that little weird thing, articulation's pretty solid. Like at least that's the one thing they haven't like skimped out on making. They haven't like dumbed down the posability for us. That's what I'm waiting for. Be like, oh, we're gonna save money, so he's not gonna have any like ab crunch. Like they're just gonna start becoming like WWE basic figures, where it's like you get some pulsable arms and the head's on a ball joint. We're winning. Yeah, the McFarlanes are too big. It would be cool if Jada did them. Again, if somebody would make movie Street Fighter figures, I would also buy those. I'm not as excited about them, but I still would. Okay, this one's the box I give zero craps about. Nice. His backpack just comes in a baggie. More than likely I'll be grabbing them. I haven't gotten them yet because money. But if I do see them locally, I'll probably end up just biting the bullet and grabbing them. As of right now, though, I haven't ordered anything. The Jackie Chan Chun-Li. Yes, please. Alright, he does come with extra hands and a peg for if you have a display stand. But yeah, 6 extra hands. I'm just going to kind of get him set up with the stuff right now. Which he does come with the shield and the whip. There we go. Which are on little ball joints, so that's cool. Digging that. And that ball joint's into here. Seems like weight might be a little bit of an issue, but not too shabby. And that will hook into his arm. Then he's got giant sword. Oops. It comes with the sword and then just the handle. Oh. Gonna have to get out the grippy hands. Jackie Chan Chun-Li would be pretty funny though. Well, on a high note, the wings in the back about as much pulsability as I was hoping they would. Ooh, that's a tight fit. Okay. I take things back. He's a little bit better than like the normal ones have been in terms of posability. He's definitely got a little bit more going on. Like he feels a little cheaper than a Robot Spirits, but he's actually, I feel like just about as posable. And I kind of feel like I'm going to break things randomly on him, which means he's a good figure. I also like that he comes with. Can I get this gripping hand out here? I like that he comes with trigger fingers, but Epion doesn't have a gun. It's a weird thing to have, but I'm down for it. If I had one nitpick, is they do the painted swords for these instead of a translucent plastic. If they would have just made it translucent plastic, I feel like it'd be cheap. I would assume it'd be cheaper than. Well, maybe that's just the plastic. Maybe they don't paint the plastic. But I think translucent plastic will look a little bit better, but it's got a nice metallic ring to it. Oh, sad day. Okay, at least you fixed them. I ended up not picking up any of those, even though the Jaws one was pretty sweet. The only thing is like the back plate here doesn't adjust, so you don't really get any backwards leg movement, which is fine. The front flaps shift around. But looks really good. The ball joint whip. It's not going to really hold a pose there unless you tighten the joint up a bit. But looks good. I'm pretty happy with this. The only thing is, like I said, I wish they would use some more translucent plastic on here because it's like this piece is painted, the eyes, like everything's painted on it instead of being like clear plastic that, like I said, it could be. But other than that, he's got paint pretty much everywhere else I would want paint to be on him. Yeah, it's a little limp. He needs some hems. It's pretty much like it could use some panel lining, which has just been kind of Gundam Universe in general. It pretty much is like unpainted model kit good, like a little bit better than an unpainted model kit. Let's say he's got a little bit of color discoloration here in the fin, like right there. It's hard to show on the phone camera facing this way. Tommy Boy's such a good movie. I could quote it at work quite often when somebody like randomly when something knocks over, you just look at the closest person and be like, "What did you do?" Yeah, overall, stuff's pretty solid. I would say the McFarlanes are maybe a little overpriced for what you're getting, if I'm gonna be honest. But I don't feel bad enough about buying them, so I still say they're fine. It's a lot of this stuff of I don't feel like I'm that excited about them. Like, well, sorry, I'm excited about them, but after having them in hand, I think they're what I expected. It just sucks paying extra for them. Epion's sweet. He's actually better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I'm a little bit more impressed with what they were saying with the extra engineering, but again, it's one of those things just like, I don't want to pay as much for them. All right, real quick, I'm actually going to disappear for a second. Oh yeah, like the Marvel Legends, yeah, they're creeping up. I see a Wing Zero. Where is Wing Zero Custom? Where's the actual? I don't have a Wing Gundam. Okay, maybe I have to pick up Wing Zero. I thought I had that one. I know there's a few of them that are missing because I started panel lining them. And then I got a little overzealous on the one. I have to clean it up. But I think I have to buy extra stuff to clean it up. So I haven't done any more of them yet. But no, they're sweet. I got a pile of loot coming in from Big Bad because a lot of my little anime statues, and I got the Marvel Legends through them of the Gameverse figures because I couldn't because like I said, if I can't utilize free shipping from Entertainment Earth, like Big Bad or like Amazon's usually my way to go if I can't find them locally. So those are on their way. Speaking of Entertainment Earth, my other Fallout figure is currently on the way too. I think that's pretty much it in terms of random order stuff. Got some shirts in the comic. Also sweet. Yeah, I pretty much got all the Gameverse ones. What Juggernaut I think is the only thing that isn't out right now that I don't have. About the Venom, Captain America, Samurai, Wolverine, and whatever the Tentacles guy name was. They're on their way. Tentacle guy was the only one I was like, I don't know if I need, but since I got everybody else, I might as well. Because like I said, I'm more buying them for like Marvel versus Capcom related things. So, and I don't really like he wasn't in any of the Marvel vs. Capcom that I'm aware of. So I don't think he was in the Wii one. So I played the Wii one quite a bit. Hey Jackson. Oh yeah, definitely Ninja Turtles for sure. So we got the office put back together, and at least all the turtles are in like one section now. We have an old one. I'll probably end up. We'll probably update it at the beginning of the year. So usually, like once a year, I'll do a new one. Three matches. Bravo, sir. You find yourself a Harley Quinn. Show up, just wear that for your date. Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh yeah, because if you're new to the stream, appreciate you guys being here. Something about us, or especially my house, is the way acting works is in our house, each area of the house kind of has a theme. So, for instance, my office here where we do a lot of the filming is 90, pretty much like everything I loved growing up, minus Godzilla stuff. So it's like a lot of 90s nostalgia. There's a little bit of Aliens and Predators. There's like some Terminator, RoboCop, Power Rangers was a big thing when I was growing up. Same with like Superhuman Samurai. The movie Turtle figures. Because my favorite movie of all time is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one. So I got all the movie ones I collect. I'll flip you guys around. Last Ronin's probably one of my favorite comic books too. So we got that stuff. Then Spawn, Spider-Verse was sweet. Spawn was pretty big for me growing up. Of course, Star Wars. But I pretty much just collect the dolls. The big Hasbros. And Black Series if it's Mandalorian. Then anime. Lots and lots of anime stuff. There's the review table. Got that set back up. But like all those cabinets are just full of like SH Figure Arts, Figmas, Robot Spirits. And then there's even like stuff hanging on like my ducks up there. There's stuff everywhere in my office. Same with over there's like prototype toys. Oh yeah, I gotta give my wife my keys. Video game stuff. My favorite toy line, which is the Kenner Aliens I got in the package. There's some like anime cells. Real quick, I gotta give Jessica the phone. I'll bring you guys with me. Or keys. If you go into my messy basement, because we were redoing windows, Jurassic Park and dinosaur stuff is pretty much all down here. So when I get the basement put back together, we're going to try to get the shelving up a little bit better. But there is dinosaurs everywhere. I'm not going to be able to show you guys upstairs, sadly, today. It's going to get really dark as I come up. I got the keys on the box of diapers. Going back down. Cat's following me. Oh, that's fine. I'll grab them. Oh, man. Redheads are the best, though. Love you, too. She called me a butthead. But yeah, all the Jurassic Park stuff, which is pretty much my wife's. My wife collects all the dinosaur stuff. That's her thing. And then, like, upstairs, our living room is, like, giant monster tokusatsu that isn't Power Rangers, because for some odd reason, I don't consider that in the same category. Like, tokusatsu for me is, like, purely Japanese. Hi, Ripley. Oh, God. Tacker the killer puppy. Oh. Hi, buddy. I know we're a big cuddle girl. Yes. This is Ripley. This is our newest addition. She likes to assault me with kisses and cuddles. Oh. Like Super Sentai, yes, but I don't own anything Super Sentai. Closest thing I got to Super Sentai is Akiba Ranger, which I have upstairs because that's purely Japanese. It has to be like tokusatsu Japanese for me to consider it tokusatsu. Power Rangers, while using tokusatsu footage, is not tokusatsu for me, which I know is wrong. Down. It's kind of like how I have Gridman figures upstairs, but I have Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad figures down here. It's kind of in the same boat. Have a good one, Shanty. You come here, Ripley or Servo. No, I know I said your name. I'm sorry. Ripley likes to cuddle, which is weird because she's like a Jack Russell Border Collie mix, and she is the most cuddliest animal of all time. Yeah, that still sucks. I regret. I had an opportunity to go get his autograph, and I ended up having to skip it, and it sucks because it was like I think it was like 3 months later is when he left us. So I was just like, well, never getting that thing signed by him because I have a Morpher signed by a few of the Rangers currently, and it's like I'm starting to get where like there's more and more of them that I can't get from the original series. Well, I was going to see if the cat wanted to be a part of the stream, but he's like, yeah, he's too good for us. So I was going to try to hook you guys back up. We hooked? Okay. I accidentally closed the phone. We're good. Yeah. Oh, no, for sure. I don't think there will ever be a Ranger to replace him. Definitely the best one. It's growing up. It was definitely Tommy, and I would say like when I was younger, I always liked Billy, the Blue Ranger. So it was always between them two. And also Jason. It's also why I have the Red Ranger helmet. It was also the first one I got a hold of back in the day. I would like to get a White Ranger because personally for me, I was more of I like the White Ranger outfit a little more than the green. Oh yeah, Robert. He was one I had an opportunity to get recently, but I had the price. I had to skip it. I didn't have enough money to vouch for it. He's expensive. I think it was like $1.50. No, I think it was $1.80 for him to sign memorabilia. You just wanted a picture sign. It was like $1.50. It was like $1.50. And personally, for me, I have a Freddy vs. Jason poster, like an authentic Freddy vs. Jason poster. So I would like to get that signed, if anything. Would be sweet. I seen you coming, and I was like, she's gonna jump on me. Oh boy, sure she does. Ninja Turtle, my go-to is Donatello. It jumps between him and Raph sometimes, but Donatello, I would say, is my general favorite. It also kind of depends on the iteration, too. But I was overall Donatello. But anyways, you can help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe to become a ranger today. My dog's going to try to jump on me. Yep, she's successful. Subscribe to become a ranger today. Down, buddy. turning out the stuff we're getting off stream. If you guys like to help support the channel, we have a Patreon, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Guys, like keep up the day with channel, donate. Greatly would appreciate it. If you guys are buying collectibles for yourselves, we have link in descriptions for Entertainment Earth. Go and help support the channel if you guys are able to utilize their free shipping. And then Calcus, if you're buying any like Chinese collectibles like Haya, Joy Toys, stuff like that. Because currently the tariff cost is in the shipping cost, so you don't have to worry about paying extra for it to arrive, which is really nice. You can save 6% off your order. Code Steve Calcus at checkout. And we also have an Etsy, which I actually coming out to the basement one more time before I abandon you guys. Ghost is knocking things over. I blame the ghost. Actually, just got this guy done. Show off. Turn on more lights. Because when I get off, darn it. Because the heads just sit on there. But I got this put together and test fitted. So I got to slap some clear coat on it. And he's going to be going out tomorrow. Oh yeah, Thunderzords are sweet. Those are some of my favorite ones. But anyways, I'll see you guys next one. Bye-bye.